Welcome to Where Talent Meets Opportunity, a business show that provides our viewers with business strategies, tips, and information for starting, running, maintaining, and growing any small business. We have a great show planned for you today.
Located, our main office is in Connecticut. We also have offices throughout New England, and we basically, as stated in the PowerPoint, represent clients in Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. So we've been in business for over 34 years. We were started in 1986. I joined the firm in 1988, so over 32 years ago. We started off in Connecticut doing mortgage default work in Connecticut, and then after that time, we expanded in 2007 into the other New England states, and we leveraged our client contacts in those states. We've built up a very robust practice in those states, and we've been practicing law in the other states for over 13 years. So we have a lot of experience in representing mortgage servicers and lenders in all the New England states for quite a long time. And we do cradle to grave work. We do the foreclosure, the bankruptcy, any loss mitigation that occurs during that time, including deeds in lieu of foreclosure, foreclosure mediations. After the foreclosure is over, we also handle we can handle the evictions and the REO closings. And we have a lot of experience in all the states and all these different facets of the cradle to grave process. So we've basically, from our outset, when the Fannie Mae Freddie Mac programs were initiated, we were Fannie Mae retained and Freddie Mac designated counsel. They reorganized those programs so that it's more of a servicer selection now, and Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac issue a no objection, but we have received the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac no objection in all 6 of our states. So we can handle a Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac portfolio in all of our states, along with all the other investors. Oops, sorry. We represent most of the major mortgage servicers in the country. We have an AV rating with Martindale-Hubbell, and we're very involved in a lot of different organizations. We're members of the USFN, the ALFN, and a bunch of other local and national organizations that I'll get to later. And we're very active on their panels, on their committees to follow the trends in the current legislation, current national bankruptcy trends and bankruptcy legislation and case law. And one of our attorneys, Rob Wachowski, who you may know, he's on the board of directors of the USFN now. Randy McHugh, my partner, who had joined the firm with me in 1991, was also on the board of directors. They've each received a committee chair of the year awards, and we've a number of our attorneys are Renee Bishop, our eviction REO attorney, has been a committee chair. I've been a legal issues committee chair. So we're very involved nationally. We've spoken at MBA events and array of other national and local seminars and conferences. And we also have done a lot of training on site for our clients, not as much now given what's going on, but we do remote trainings as well. And I spoke a little bit about our membership in the USFN since 1988. Every year that's been awarded, we've won the USFN's Diamond Award of Excellence, which is their highest honor, and it shows our contribution to both the mortgage default industry and to the organization. And here's a listing of all the other organizations that our firm is a member of. As you can see, there's a lot of regional memberships there as well. The Mortgage Default Servicing Academy is a consortium of law firms that will travel to servicer sites and put on seminars. And we have locations, as I stated before, throughout New England. Our headquarters is in Connecticut. That is the office that I work out of. We also have offices in each of the other New England states. The only exception right now is we do not have an office in New Hampshire, but Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have an exemption created for New Hampshire. So you're not required to have an office there. And as you're aware, New England is very, very small. So, you know, the whole New England area is probably smaller than some, well, definitely smaller than some states in the country. And we're able to cover all the hearings that we need to from our 5 locations. We also do have an attorney who's in New Hampshire who does live in New Hampshire. And that's really, here's a picture of the partners at the firm, and we have added a couple more partners who will be adding to this picture in the near future. We've already taken the pictures and we're just updating the picture at this point. And here's our contact information. That's my direct dial there. And if you need my direct email address, we're happy to provide that as well. And also on the phone with me is Maggie Garden, who's our Director of Client Relations, and she can also be contacted at any time if you need have you any questions on any of our states, the law, the current status of the law with regard to moratoriums and the like. Those are often questions, what we can do in each state at this point and what we can't do, or just general questions. We're happy to field any questions that you have. Is there anything you'd like to add, Maggie?
Yeah, as Adam was just alluding to right now, you know, once a client comes on board with us, we absolutely consider them a partner. And part of that partnership is being sure that our clients are up to date on new legislation or any changes that are going on our various states that could impact their bottom line. So one of the things I do is I send out, as Adam was saying, updates, you know, on a weekly basis. Sometimes in some of our states, it's a daily basis. You know, the New England states are certainly interesting in that way. But as our client, we would partner with you through all those processes. And as Adam also said, typically we do like to come and visit our clients on site, especially when they first come on board, provide a training, get to know you. We will do that virtually now. I know some clients and some investors have shifted things around right now due to COVID, but we're willing to work with you and your teams, whatever you need to get up to speed with the states that we have. And we can do that as soon as you come on board with us.